Hello there! In this video, you will explore the ways how to organize test cases for maximum reusability. All the examples we will discuss in this video will be shown on the example of Aqua, a test management tool with reusable test cases and AI features to streamline your project's testing process. Consider Aqua if these features meet your needs. Check out the link below for more details. Tip number 1. QA teams often reuse functionality across different projects. Instead of copying test cases or sets separately, it's efficient to duplicate the entire project, including test cases, data, and configurations. So, we've created a master project with all configurations and assets set. Then, we added a showcase project and selected the master project as the source. We also enabled share template and copy items to transfer all items from the master project directly. If we want to change the configuration, we can jump to the master project and make the changes there. They will be reflected in the other project. Tip number 2. When you have test cases with similar functions but stored in separate locations, it is highly effective to use markers to note dependencies. For that, there is an option to add tag. It's the multi-selection field. For example, we tag the login, and we see all login-related test cases. When we need to access them, we can add them all to the new test plan or move them to the new project. This way, we'll save lots of time. Tip number 3. You can also copy and paste test cases across projects with one click. For example, I copy elements from the pet shop demo project by clicking Copy Item. Then I create a separate folder and click Paste Items from the context menu. Tip number 4. Another option is copying test case steps. As some steps may overlap, you need a quick way to transfer these steps, including descriptions, acceptance criteria, data, variables, and media, from one test case to another. For instance, let's say we need to replicate these 3 particular steps. First, we click on the Copy button. Then, by opening the Step Designer interface, we proceed to paste the previously copied test case steps directly. Tip number 5. The next level of advancement is using a nested test case. This way, you don't copy, but plug it in. It's possible to use it separately for testing a small case, yet it's also part of a larger test case. If the smaller case changes, the larger one updates automatically. So, here we can choose the items from the master project, as well as from the showcase project. We start with Create a New Account. Click Add Selected Test Case at the beginning, select a value set that is going to be used from this Create New Account test case. Value sets are the data that are stored under the Data tab, so we can select which value set is going to be used and whether the variable access should be from the nested test case or from the outer variables. We choose inner variables and save this. Tip number 6. If you have a set of data, especially if it's big enough, that can be used across different test cases, there is no need to duplicate it. You can connect it to different test cases and use it across them without any duplication. Like here, we click Reuse the test case data. Using the tag Login, we select a password storage verification. Then we provide new data and save it. After refreshing the page, we see that the new password is updated in all the test cases. And the last tip, a part of Aqua's core test management capabilities is organizing test cases in test scenarios. Such functionality is commonly referred to in the industry as test plans. This way, you can group test cases, assign scenarios to performers, track results and history, and compile reports for specific tests. So, we use tags Login and Order. Then we choose test cases needed. Based on them, we create a new test scenario. As you see, all of the selected test cases are listed here. If you're looking for ways to supercharge your testing process, we've got just the thing for you. Aqua will always offer new and innovative solutions, allowing you to reduce the time spent on routine testing tasks by up to 70% and giving you the space to focus on what's really important. Get started with your account today and see for yourself.